What's up, guys? So today is move day, but it's a different move day, so stick around. I got some information to share with you. Okay, so move day. Now, the information I have to share with you is this is not your typical move day. So if you've been following around in our channel, you know that we've been on the road now, season 1. We've been on the road now for a couple of months, and the Upper Peninsula is basically the tip, or I should say the return trip. So today on move day, rather than saying the usual, we're going to move a little further north and a little further north like we've been saying for the last few months, today is the day that we actually start our return trip. So today we're going to be leaving Munising, Michigan, which is the Upper Peninsula, and we're actually going to be heading south. Well, southeast, I should say. So today is the tip. Our season 1 counted, based on our research and our travel plans, calls for about 6,500 miles, which we're going to put on in this trip. So we basically reached about 3,200 miles, and it's now time to make a turn and start heading south. So today our travels are going to take us a little further south and east, like I said, to a place called Traverse, Michigan. I haven't figured out the pronunciation on that one yet, but I'm working on it. So it should be an interesting drive because we're going to go across the Mackinac Bridge, which is right next to Mackinac Island. And I'm definitely going to share with you guys some of that footage when we get there off the dash cam. But let's head south.
Licensed to and operated by the Mackinac Bridge Authority. Currently, we are experiencing winds of sufficient force in the Straits area to issue a warning to all motorists currently on the bridge and those preparing to cross. Examples of vehicles which are especially vulnerable to high winds are pickup trucks with campers, motorhomes, vehicles pulling trailers, and enclosed semi-truck trailers.
What's up, guys? Good morning. It is the next day here, and obviously we made it to Traverse, Michigan. We are here. The campground is called Holiday Park Campground. We're all set up. Last night we got busy doing a bunch of stuff, and I was unable to bring you guys an update about our arrival. Of course, as has been the norm with this entire journey, from about 8 o'clock last night till 2 in the morning, we had torrential pour downs with like 30-mile-an-hour winds, which in an RV is not a pleasant time. The RV sways back and forth. It was pretty interesting, but nonetheless we made it. And this morning I wanted to bring you guys an update, something I didn't necessarily forget to do, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it before we left the Upper Peninsula, but I'm going to do it this morning, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Stand by. Like I said, I didn't forget. I just postponed it because I figured I'd do it when I got here. So even though we're still in Michigan, for some reason, there's a specific sticker for the Upper Peninsula. So today, since we already finished with the Upper Peninsula, we're going to do a sticker. Here we go. So the Upper Peninsula is done. Currently, we're here in Michigan. Technically, we already stayed 4 nights in Michigan, but this piece over here, when we were in Menominee, we didn't put the sticker there yet because we were going to wait till we stayed in Traverse City, which is where we're at right now. So that'll be coming soon. All right, so the first stop of the day takes us to the furthest point, which was about an hour drive, to a place called Leelanau State Park. And there's a lighthouse here on the property, and we're gonna go check it out. What's up, guys? So it is another day here in Traverse City, Michigan. Today we are heading out to yet another adventure. We're gonna go check out a place called Sleepy Bear Dunes. Apparently, from the research we do, it's one of the things that is a must do here while in Traverse City. I will say again, it's another 45-minute drive away from here, but nonetheless, it should be a pretty drive. It's a beautiful day. It is 68 degrees, even though we got a little fleece going on, because I believe when we get closer to the lake, it's going to be a little windy and a little cooler. But we got our water, we got our snacks, we got the pets. We're ready to go. All right, so we arrived at Sleeping Bears Dunes National Lakeshore, and we are currently doing the 7-mile loop drive, which is some kind of pretty, I gotta admit. Okay, it says that it could take hours to do the whole sand dunes. Let me see how far up I can go. Let me see if I can go. I'm assuming it means hours to do the miles and miles that there are of sand dunes. I don't think it's gonna take an hour to get up this one. It's pretty steep though. See how far I can go. There's Myrna sitting with the dogs because unfortunately you can't bring the dogs on the dunes. Actually, I should say fortunately. I don't think they do real good here. Again, I drew the short straw. Myrna got to stay in the truck with the dog. Still got to get up there. All right, they usually say that it may take upwards of 3 hours to climb the dune, and I can tell you that's probably right, because from the parking lot looking up here, it's kind of deceiving. Parking lot's right there. I'm all the way to that initial crest, but as I turn around, I still have all that to do. So guess what? That's enough sand for me. Okay, so we're back from Sleepy Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, and now we're here back at the campground, and we're getting ready to I don't know, do a little dinner. I'll just give you an idea of what I got going on here. So there's my truck backed up. I got my grill, my little Cuisinart grill going right here, with a couple of ears of corn going. All right. If you notice up top, I got my awning open. Why? Simple, because it's raining again. But we're not gonna let that stop us. Okay. We're gonna start a fire here in a little bit. Campfire. It's supposed to stop raining about 6:30, so we'll start that. And then I also got my Blackstone right here, which is warming up for some onions and potatoes, and I got some steaks that I'm gonna throw on there. So this is what I call camping with Manny. Okay, even though it's rainy, we're still gonna cook out. It's just that simple. And then can't forget my Gatorade. So what's up, guys? Good afternoon. It is the last day here in Traverse City, Michigan. We are heading out this afternoon. Actually, it's still early in the afternoon, but you know, we kind of slept in. We're heading out to downtown Traverse City. We always try to leave the closest stuff for last. And we're going to bring you guys with us. If there's anything interesting, we'll share it. Nonetheless, today is going to be our last day in Michigan. So that means that today we're going to be adding a sticker to the map. So stick around and we'll share that with you. All right, so we are back from Traverse City, the actual downtown area. I took one picture in Traverse City. It's a nice little town, but I mean, no disrespect to the folks from Traverse City. Nothing really jumped out at us. Nothing really to put on a video. I took one picture. I'll share it with you guys. No big deal. But nonetheless, we had a good time. We walked the streets, beautiful weather. I think it was 68 degrees, so it was fantastic weather. One of the things that we did run across when doing our research was there's a location in the middle of downtown Traverse City called The Villages at Grand Traverse Commons. Okay, that is a converted mental hospital, believe it or not. It used to be a mental hospital. There are still some areas of the building. It's a pretty big building, by the way. There are still some areas of the building that have tunnels and stuff like that where they used to like move patients around or whatever. But the funny thing is that the rest of the building was converted into shopping areas. So there's little shops and stuff like that all inside the building. So that was pretty interesting. From the outside, it looks like one great big state building, which it really was at one time. It was a state hospital. But nonetheless, we're back in camp, and I'm going to be closing out this video today. But before I do that, like always, we are finishing our trip here, or our leg of this journey with Michigan. So what does that mean? That means that we get to do a sticker, and I'm going to share that with you guys right now. I'm going to do the sticker of the lower Michigan, which is called by the locals the mitten. Kind of looks like a mitten, I guess. But nonetheless, here we go. Let's do the sticker. All right, so here we go. There you have it. Michigan is up. It's another state that we're going to close the book on.